What are you guys watching lately? Anything good? Did you watch anything good over the past weekend?
So there were some new episodes of Working Moms that came out. Josh McBride is here now with some great shows to binge on. Yes, I watch Working Moms. I do like it.
I get it. You're a working mom.
Absolutely. All right. So what's out there to watch? Give me some suggestions, Josh.
All right. So I just got into this last week. This one's really, really good. I feel like, Kara, you probably started this. Scott, I'm not so sure. I started watching this, I want to say last week when it just debuted because it had so much buzz around it. So I'm a huge fan of this person's also. Candy on Hulu stars Jessica Biel. Now, it stars as the real-life Candy Montgomery, who was accused of brutally murdering her best friend, Betty Gore. Now, it's set in Texas in the 80s. This show does a really awesome and creative job depicting the era with the wigs. You see it right there, the glasses, the interior design even. Now, it's based on a true story, and it is a mini series. And guys, Jessica Biel's real-life husband, he's a newbie on the scene. I don't know if you know him. Justin Timberlake actually also stars in this as one of the officers. You can catch this on Hulu. Guys, you know I love a mini series. We've talked about this before because there's a beginning, a middle, and an end.
Yeah.
This is really exciting. I'm still in the middle of it. It does have you on the edge of your seat, and you really feel like you're in this sort of 1980s Texas, this terrible kitchen design, and you guys just had somebody on talking about all bathrooms and things like that. This could have had a redo by them.
All right, that looks good. Oh, and I like the new digs behind you. I follow you on Insta, so congrats on the new home.
Thank you, Kara. Yes, we have a little bit more space now.
Oh, that's awesome. All right. Urban Eats and Treats.
Yeah, you want to go to that one? Let's talk about that one. Okay, this is a good friend of mine's show. Just came out a couple weeks ago as well. Rip Michaels, you may have seen him from Wildin' Out on MTV, has a new show on Peacock called Urban Eats and Treats. Now, it's a really fun, brand new food and travel series that's from Kevin Hart's, actually Laugh Out Loud Studios. Now, it follows Rip and his celebrity friends in search of the best food and laughs in their hometown cities. He meets up with people like Nick Cannon, Tamar Braxton, Shaq, many more. You can catch Rip's new show, Urban Eats and Treats, on Peacock TV. That's a fun one if you're just looking to kind of relax, enjoy, maybe have some laughs, and learn about some great new food spots.
Oh, that's cool. Excellent.
Hard for you to do it when you were doing your prolong cleanse. Maybe don't watch that if you're trying to cleanse.
Kara, we have to talk about that. We have to talk about that at some point. That's another segment.
Yes. All right. What else do you think we should be watching?
Last up, also in the middle of this one, it's hard to flip between the two. Have you guys heard of the show We Crashed?
No.
Okay, so now this one is an American drama streaming television miniseries, of course, based on the podcast We Crashed, The Rise and Fall of WeWork. Now, the series stars Jared Leto and Anne Hathaway. It premiered on Apple TV Plus in March. It follows the entrepreneurial rise and fall of WeWork. You guys are familiar with WeWork, right?
I remember stories about this. Was it it gets everyone together with jobs, like almost like an online job
kind of
agency?
So it was then called one of the most valuable startups. Now in the show, it's really all about the characters whose chaotic love all made this whole thing possible. Jared and Anne are really insane in this. It's dysfunction, it's chaos, it's a mess, and somehow they make it work. You can catch We Crash on Apple TV Plus. Guys, WeWork is really popular in New York City and a lot of major cities around. I forget the number that they have around the world, but it's community office space, right? So there's a bar in there, there's ping pong, there's pool, and it's a sense. What the guy who initially created it wanted to do was create a sense of community while you're at work. So this is all about that, and it's kind of crazy to see like how the rise and the fall of this, because it is such a successful business and it was such a successful startup and still around.
That's really fascinating.
Yeah, it's interesting to see all the craziness that happens when they start businesses. Okay, so good. All right.
All right, thank you.
And Jared Leto kind of does a good, like, crazy.
Okay.
All right. Well,
all right, it's on our list. Thanks, Joshy. And
thank
you can follow
Joshy.
Josh at Joshy McBee on Insta.
I love it, Joshy McBee. All right, thanks a lot for watching Great Day Connecticut. Please pay attention to the forecast over the course of the next several hours. Mark Dixon has, of course, all the information that you need coming up at